Now in this video I'm going to show you how to create a model package. That's what you need for submitting homework assignments in Blackboard. The SAS Enterprise Miner project actually is created in a folder, and then it has lots of subfolders and lots of files, so it is not convenient to submit the homework assignment as folders or zip file. That would be very inconvenient. So instead what we need to do is to create what is called a model package and then save the model package. So a two-step process. So make sure that you've completed the project, okay, it all runs properly and everything, and then you select the very last node, and then here is create model package. Click that and then give a name. Okay, so chapter 2, say project 1. Click OK. Now the model package, once it's done, will appear here. Okay, so now click OK. So the model package is here. Okay, so that's the first step. And the second step is to save this model package as an SPK file. So right click and then do save as. So the save as will automatically save as a SAS package file. Now browse over to the folder where you want to save it and then give a name. Say chapter 2 project 1 SPK. Okay, chapter 2 project 1 SPK. So save that. So now let's look at the folder, and here it is. Okay, it's a small file. So then this is the file that you need to submit when you do the homework in Blackboard. So you don't have to save any of the other, submit any of the other files, just one single file. It's a small file, and you would turn that in Blackboard. Okay, so now suppose if you have a diagram where there is not a single final node, but there are lots of other final nodes. That would happen if you are using several models, not just regression, to do the analysis. Then you'll end up with several final node, if you will. So then you could save a model package for each one of them, but more convenient way is to combine all of those final nodes into another single node. So I'll show you how to do that, and then create just one SPK file. So for example, suppose you want, we imported the Excel data in this node. Suppose we want to save that Excel data as a SAS data set. Okay, so under utility we have save data, so bring that in, and then you connect like that. Okay, suppose if you want the data after you have calculated the age to be saved, then you would put the save data after here instead of from here. So let's say we want just the original data, and now we have to come here and see the output format is that, right? And then the prefix, so you have to give name for the file. So we'll call it West Roxbury. Okay, and this will be saved with that as the extension .sas7bdat. Then we can provide where this file should be saved by selecting the SAS library name. So this is the library name that we created. The rest of them are library names that SAS automatically creates. We'll not worry about those. So this is the location, okay, or libraries, which is a path to a folder. And then you run the save data. Okay, let's look at the results. So it tells you where the data is saved, so the data library, the output location, and how many observations were saved, and so on. So let's close this. Let's look at the, okay, so this is the location of the library. So here it is, West Roxbury, and train is because the data that's coming into, if you look at the imported data into that node. Okay, let's look at the imported data. So see, train is the only one that has data in it. So the role of the data set is appended to the name. So if you had validate and test, then you will have separate data sets with the same prefix and then underscore validate or underscore test. So that's the extension is SAS7 BDAT. Okay. So now at this point we have two end nodes. So to create a single SPK file, what you can do is you can use a node that can be as an anchor for all the rest of the end nodes. So here you connect that to that and that to that. Okay, so now you have a single final node. Reporter is a reporter node, so we won't go into reporter node. Reporter node assembles all the reports and prepares one single report. So we will look at it later on, but not right now. So now you go ahead and run that node and click OK. So now you go and make sure that that is selected. Okay, and create. So now let's call this Ch02 project 1 with save. Okay, click OK. Okay, so there you have the, so click OK here. So there's the model package. Now remember, this is a two-step process. You have to create the model package and then you have to save it. So you have save as. And chapter 2 project 1 with save.